Hey, welcome back to the Electrician's Tool channel. Today I'm going to do a comparison between these two wire strippers. They're from, let me see, this is the WIHA brand right here, and this is a TOLSEN brand. I've seen a few tools around on the internet by this company, TOLSEN. This is my first time ever having any of their tools, but I have several tools by WIHA. So, but before we get started, guys, as always, I want to ask you, if this is your first time viewing this channel, I'm going to ask you in support of the channel, whether you like the video or not, but you appreciate what I'm trying to do. I'm asking you to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and if you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell right next to it. That way, it'll keep you in rotation and notify you of all my newest videos, and also keep you in rotation for my previous videos. All this is just in support of the trade. If you're an electrician, if you're not an electrician, you're HVAC man, or if you're just a tradesman that loves tools, support the channel. That's all I'm asking you, and it's for free. So I'm just trying to keep the trade alive. That's all I'm doing. I love what I do. I'm an electrician, and I love what I do. My son is an electrician. My little boy, he's 20 years old now, but he wasn't to the HVAC thing, but now he's an electrician. So, and I appreciate that. And I just love tools, that's all. You know, and I love the trade. And so, you know, like again, if I see, even if you don't like the video, you know, in support of what I'm trying to do, and it's for free, hit that like, subscribe, or leave a comment. Okay, so let's move on with the video. With all that being said, I'm gonna compare it to these two wire strippers, and I'm gonna show you some comparison between the two, and if it's worthy of going to spend a whole bunch of money on a name when you can buy the same tool for less with a different name. Okay, this is the WIHA. It's their industrial brand, and I think this number here, the model number, I believe is I think is Z55 002160. But I know this is their industrial brand wire stripper, and it feels really good in the hand. It nice and comfortable, and you know, it just feels nice. It feels quality made by WIHA. And this one is by the TOLSEN brand. This one feels pretty good also. Now the handle doesn't feel as soft, as comfortable as this WIHA does, but it still feels like it's a quality made tool. Now I'm looking at some of the finishes around here. This finishes, the finishing around here, the milling around this tool here feels kind of smooth and really nice. This one, it's not as nice as this one does. You know, this has like on the edge right here, these edges right here, they're kind of, I guess you want to say pointy almost on the edge. This one is kind of beveled. And that's when you're paying, it's the quality in the detail. But the front looks like, let me show you the front side by side. Side by side, let me turn it around this way. Both of them kind of look, you know, about what and what. But the WIHA, it's made a little, I guess you can see the quality in this one. This one looked like they just hurried up and wanted to get a pair of pliers strippers made, kind of compared to this one. But overall, if you can't have these, or you don't have the money to buy the WIHA, you may be able to get away with these. So what I'm gonna do, I don't have any wire around like you know, solid wire or stranded wire. But I'm gonna take this SO cord right here, and I'm gonna use this to try to peel this wire right here using both of these wire strippers. So for those of you who don't know, you have to adjust these to be able to put it around this wire right here and cut. So you'll cut just the insulation and you won't damage the copper beneath. So the same as this one, you have to adjust this little screw on top and then turn the bottom lock nut on here, so you'll be able to, so you won't be able to damage the copper, but you'll have just enough cut on it where you can just cut the insulation off. So I'm gonna try to do that with this. I know I already have this one set already because I had these in my bag, This is a set that I bought for my son because I got it on sale for free. I mean, for really cheap. But I want to give it to him, and as he get older, stay in the trade long enough, he'll be able to appreciate tools and get his own. So let me see. I'm gonna just kind of set it right. So no, that's not. Let me see. You have to get it just right so they won't damage the tube. I mean, damage the. Yeah, you have to get it just right. Nope. There's a difference between the pliers. I mean, the strippers made here in the U.S. and the ones that's made abroad. Because speaking of that, if I had these in my hand, and I would just want to here you go. That's that. So with this, it takes a little time, and when you've been in the trade, time is money. You don't want to. Who wants to spend all day doing this? You know, if this is your main wire strippers, I tell you what. Let me try with this one and see just how. Remember I told you I already had these preset already. So yeah, so I have to set these. Once you get them set, you know that's one thing. But if you cutting stripping certain gauges of wire, like if you moving from 10 gauge to 12 gauge or to 14, that means you have to play around with this thing here to just so that you'll strip just enough wire and you won't damage the copper. With this, it don't matter what you're stripping, long as you just put it inside the right cutter right here, and that's that. So here you go. So this over this beat this any day. Now also, the reason why I bought these and not as my main wire strippers, I bought these because when I'm working inside of a electrical box, sometimes you have to make you're dealing with old work, and they may have some wires poking out of the box that may have broken off a little bit too short to put wire nut on there, but the rest of the wire is good. It's just a little bit too short, so you may have to reach in the box. I don't like this, guys. I don't like putting splices on wires. I really don't. But it may be a situation where you may have to put a splice on a wire. You got me? A butt splice on the wire just to extend it out some. Well, when you go into a square box, you can get these pliers in there except on an angle, and it's gonna be kind of hard to get where you want it. That's where this coming at. This is a specialty tool, and that's why I bought this tool here. I could put it inside the box, grab a hold of the wire, and just pull the insulation off. And I also have another pair of pliers that's bent like this, but it's a crimper. It's it goes up and it curves like an L, and I could crimp a butt splice on inside the box if that's all the wire that I have inside the box to work with. Now, again, this one here is okay, but it's also breaking off some of the copper right here. You see all the copper strands that are breaking off? With this, you don't have to, let me show you something. With this, you don't have to worry about that. Wait up. See, you don't have to worry about that. But with these, you do. I guess if you get it just right, now I'm gonna turn this on here. Hopefully I can get it off. No, still ain't coming off. So guys, I'll tell you, those of you are probably who worked with these before and have a set of these and gotten used to them, that's good, but I haven't. So I wouldn't recommend these. I pulled it off, but that's just too much work. I'm gonna cut this off here. I'm gonna try with these right here, but this is just entirely too much work. So I wouldn't recommend these for my, now that one came out pretty good because I have these preset for this size. This is like size 12 wire, maybe 12 or 14, but I have it preset. I have to set these. This worked out, pretty good. Like I said, these would not be my main wire strippers. These are just for specialty jobs. But but for the price, once you get these set, they don't seem to be as sharp as these are. So see, I pulled them off. It cut that time, but it's pulling off a lot of wire. I can't say that it's a bad plier. I just have to get my adjustments right. So see, I don't know. I just think these are not sharp as these are. So if I had to choose, I'm not gonna put this one in a lineup because this is user friendly. But if I had to choose out of these two guys, I'm gonna choose these WIHA. Now, let me get to these. Let me get the name. This is the TOLSEN. The TOLSEN 10013. My apologies for not identifying the pliers when we first started up. I got so got so deep into doing what I was doing that I forgot to introduce these pliers. This is the TOLSEN, model number 10013. They say wire stripping pliers. They say wires 160 millimeters, 6 inches. Do I recommend them? No, I don't. For me. I mean, you may have more luck with these pliers, but I don't. So with that being said, is these come out on top. The WIHA is much better than these pliers here. So these are the ones I pick. Now, if I had to choose out of these and these, well, naturally, these can do something that these can't do, and these can do something that these can't do. So I would say both of these are pretty decent wire strippers. Again, guys, I want to thank you. Forgive me for the video being so short. That's what I do. I don't really make real long videos, but I want to thank you guys for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to leave a comment. Hit that like button, subscribe to the video. Again, even if you don't like the video, hit the subscribe button anyway, just to support the channel and what I'm trying to do. My love for the trade. I want to thank you guys. You guys be safe out there. And until the next video, take care and peace out.